All right, have you ever tried to explain something really complex and just watch people's eyes glaze over, or maybe worse, seen them start to panic? Well, today, we're deconstructing a truly brilliant blueprint that nails this exact problem, turning high-stakes, confusing information into simple, engaging advice. Let's dive right in. Okay, just think about this for a second. Let's say you have to explain something like home electrical safety. I mean, that information is absolutely vital. It could literally save a life. But here's the catch. If you get too technical, people just tune out. And if you're too alarmist, they freak out. This is the central question that the source material we're looking at today really sets out to answer. And this gets us right to the core of the challenge, navigating what you could call the danger zone of communication. When you're an expert trying to explain a technical topic, you're basically walking a tightrope. If you lean one way, you just bore your audience to tears with jargon. But if you lean the other way, you end up terrifying them with warnings, which isn't always helpful either. This slide just lays it out so perfectly. Look at the difference here. On the left, you've got the expert speak a potential arc fault condition. Sure, it's accurate, but what on earth does that mean to a homeowner? On the right is what they actually need to hear. This is a high-risk issue. Call an electrician now. The entire blueprint we're digging into is designed to build a bridge right across that gap. So the big question is, how do you actually build that bridge? Well, the source document we're looking at offers up this, just incredibly elegant solution. It's called the ShockProof Living Production Blueprint. And trust me, it is a masterclass in turning confusing expertise into crystal clear advice. And you have to understand, this isn't just a single script for a single video. No way. The source material is a full content strategy for an entire YouTube channel all about home safety. It details everything, from the writing process for a video about flickering lights, all the way to the marketing and metadata you need so people actually see it. Okay, now we get to the most innovative part of this whole thing. The absolute genius at its core is a metaphor that is so simple, so powerful, that anyone, and I mean anyone, can understand it instantly. It's called the traffic light safety system, and its whole purpose is to translate technical severity into simple, actionable terms. And here is exactly how it works. It's so clever. The blueprint takes all the different potential causes for something like flickering lights and just sorts them into these three neat categories. A loose light bulb? That's green. Totally safe, a quick DIY fix. Some occasional unexplained dimming? Okay, that's yellow. Be cautious, keep an eye on it. But a major failure in your electrical panel? That is red. A high-risk emergency. Call a professional immediately. The green light is really the foundation of the whole system, and it's so crucial because it's where you build trust. It tells the viewer, hey, you've got this. By clearly pointing out the issues that are totally safe for them to handle themselves, it empowers the audience and keeps them from feeling completely overwhelmed. Then you have the yellow light, which serves a really specific, really important purpose. It creates that essential middle ground. You know, not every problem is a simple DIY fix, but not every problem is a 5-alarm fire either. This caution category is all about giving nuanced advice. Pay attention, monitor the situation, and here's what to look for. And finally, we have the red light. This is, without a doubt, the most powerful part of the system because it just removes all ambiguity. It's a clear, non-negotiable instruction: stop. Do not touch this. Call a professional right now. It turns a really complex diagnosis into a simple and potentially life-saving action. But look, you can have the most brilliant, helpful script in the entire world, and it's totally useless if no one ever sees it. And this is where the blueprint proves it's so much more than just a clever idea. It's a complete engine that's designed to create real impact. I mean, this document lays out the whole shebang. It's got strategic SEO keywords so people can find the videos on Google. It's got optimized metadata for YouTube. It even has targeted marketing tactics for growing a subscriber base. And it gets even more detailed, with specific cues for visuals, for audio, and even for pacing, to make sure the final video is professional and engaging. It is a full system. So when you step back and look at the whole picture, what's the big takeaway here? This blueprint isn't just a plan for one YouTube channel about one topic. It's a replicable model, a template, really, for anyone in any field who needs to communicate complex information clearly and effectively. You know, there's a quote from the source material itself that just says it all. The ultimate goal and the blueprint's greatest achievement is that it translates complex technical issues into actionable advice. And that's it. That's the whole ballgame. It's about empowerment through understanding. And that really leaves us with one final thought. From finance to healthcare to software development, we're surrounded by complexity every day. So the real question is,
What important, confusing topic in your world is just waiting for its own traffic light system? What's the next big thing that needs to be made brilliantly simple?